Hello, world. My name is Stephen Hensley, and today is Thursday, January 13th, 2022. It is 11:35 a.m., and the intention, expectation, and will for this video or event are just to attempt to brainstorm and come up with some ideas on and around what I'd like to be doing with myself in my future, as well as try to become more concrete and confident and congruent with this game I call Metaphorical MindChess. Essentially, it's a working title for the game of life. I'm just trying to basically figure out a framework that I can share with people um in order to author our realities. And I want to help people with this. I want to help people author and create their realities through the path of least resistance, essentially. um I want to create a game that's a heavily influenced by uh, counseling and therapy. And I think what the purpose of the game is to explore consciousness and material reality, and then to create achievements or make achievements as we go within society. Because this is a live action role playing game. It's a game we play in uh, our 3D space. Pardon me. Or 3D sandbox we call reality, or multidimensional sandbox, I should say, because it really is multidimensional, multifaceted. It's really reality is way more complicated than what it appears to be sometimes. It appears to be complicated, but it's way more like I don't know. It's reality is fucking awesome. I love reality. I'm not the biggest fan of life, but I do love reality, if that makes sense. Uh, Life scares the shit out of me, but I think reality is fascinating and can be playful and fun. It's just life is kind of complicated, and so it doesn't seem as appealing. I wish I didn't worry so much about shit. I worry a lot about pretty much senseless shit, because it's I don't know, it's not really important in the long run. I want to do something that's meaningful with my life, but I can't figure it out for the life of me. um yeah, I don't know. I want to figure out a way to make money while having fun. And I don't expect to make I don't expect to make a great deal amount of money. I just wanna, like, be able to survive for the most part and have as much freedom as I can. I wanna live an autonomous lifestyle. I don't really wanna be a workaholic the same way as, like, I have tendencies of being a workaholic. Uh, I have a hard time turning my brain off, and so it keeps wanting to go and go and go and go, but, like, I'm not really too sure what to focus on, so it's not too helpful either. If I had something better to focus on than, like, a whole lot of nonsense and, like evil perverted shit sometimes. Like, I have all these weird ass, like, hallucinations and nightmares of, like, being tortured and raped in hell, and not, like, the funnest thing in the world at all. It's, like, really traumatizing and, offensive, and, like, I can't for the life of me figure out why God would do that to me, or, like, if I asked for that somehow, like, it happened to me, I have no idea. I may have blacked it out, I'm not sure, but, like, I've had all these awful hallucinations and nightmares. I know it's, like, probably because I'm a schizophrenic. It's what I'm diagnosed with, but I don't know, it feels a little bit more a little crazier than that, but, like, I guess that is pretty crazy. Schizophrenia sucks. Mostly, it's, like, the being lonely part that sucks. 'Cause it's like a private experience, like, as a hallucination and, event. I have auditory, visual, and kinesthetic hallucinations, and, like, they act against me and attack me all the time. I can't imagine what my life could be like if I could get it to work in my favor, like a computer. I guess that's what my mission has been for my entire life, is to, uh, control my thoughts or my mind like a computer, 'cause, like, it can take commands and it, like, creates output. It just, reminded me of a computer in a lot of ways, or I guess computers remind me of humans in a lot of ways in reality, because humans came first. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm really, like I feel super bummed out and depressed all the time, and, like, I don't know really what to do about it. It's mostly because I feel like I've wasted my life. I have, like I hadn't, like, uh I didn't focus my time or energy on creating anything for myself that's positive. I mostly was, like, retarded and watched a whole bunch of porn. I fucked up my life, I think. It scares me to believe in God because it's like, I don't know what God gets from watching us fuck up our lives. or like why he just watches, or did he try to like intervene and I just didn't catch on, or what? Um, I feel so upset and angry. I think it's because I feel vulnerable and insecure, and so it makes me like want to lash out and get angry. Because like I just want to have faith in discovering what it is I'm here for, what it is I'm doing on this planet. I don't know. I used to want to be like a life coach or a shaman, because like I don't think I'm well enough to try to like make any sort of suggestions of what someone should do with their lives. I think I make a terrible life coach or shaman, just because I'm like obsessed with and fascinated by that sort of role in society. Kind of like a rock star doesn't mean I never live it. Boy, I feel so absent. I feel like I'm stupid. I think it's like I want to be in the habit of doing something with my life other than like complaining and like trying to make sense of it. That's all I feel I do is complain about my life and reality. I'd say I don't know how to appreciate anything, and like uh, I'm like solipsistically focused. I focus on myself too much. And I don't know what it is I'm looking for. I think I thought I was gonna be more than what I am. I think I was looking to change the world and like have seen so many actually do that. There's so many people in the world who have changed reality for people by like doing what they do. Like a lot of artists and musicians and actors and stuff have changed people's lives quite a bit. So they're often celebrated in popular culture. I wish I could have been more popular as a person in reality. I wish I understood it. I wish I knew how to provide for my family and for my community and stuff like that the same way as like some people do. Like, I don't know what to do about it, but I think I'm kind of like retarded. I think I'm kind of slow and like I don't know what to do to like not be retarded. If that makes sense. I don't know what to do about it because I was like I was raised in like special ed and it gave me a huge complex, made me really like think a lot less of myself because I could never get anything right. I was never successful in school. Kind of weighs on me every day that I wasn't successful in school. Cause seeing ways in reality I wish I could like respond or act out, but like I don't have the knowledge or education to do it, and others do because they paid attention in school and like actually went to school and did their homework and stuff. I was just like a huge pansy ass bitch and just didn't like do my schoolwork or anything. I'm like a really poor example of what America can create for an individual. I really have to like face it that I'm like basically a drug addict and like uh, a like a loser. I live with my family and like they work hard every day. I don't. I haven't found my like place. I feel like God works in mysterious ways. I've heard that God is a revealer of secrets. I really like that because like people reveal their own secrets like uh like on their own. You know what I mean? And I feel it's important for people to kind of be aware and know what's going on in the world. And I think God kind of does that sort of thing with us. I really wish I could find greater like conclusions on telepathy and things like that. I keep feeling like I have telepathic like abilities with people. I don't know how to prove it. Like, I don't know how to, like, ask if people are having, like, or hearing voices in their heads and stuff like that. Because, like, I feel like I'm having conversations with people's spirits or their spirit, you know what I mean? And, like, I don't know if it gets relayed to their mortal body or not, but, like, it could just be because I'm schizophrenic, I'm having this experience, but, like, it's usually, like, the simplest experience or simpler answer is the right answer, so being schizophrenic is probably the simpler or right answer, whereas, like, it's kind of a complicated conclusion to believe that I'm speaking with people's spirits, like, through conjuring or whatever. It'd be cool, but I don't think it's really what's happening. I've experienced a lot, and I feel like I've learned a lot from my schizophrenia. I'm really, like, upset with my disposition. Like, I don't like being a schizophrenic. I just wanna make the best out of it that I can. I wish I knew how to express myself in a way that, like, was intriguing and inviting and, like, educational and, like, all these different qualities I wanna, like, attain as a storyteller and a public speaker. It's like I wanna be a master artist and storyteller and, like, a social engineer and a shaman and a Sherpa and shit. Shit being a technical term. Secret hypnotic influence technique. I wish I had a better grasp on reality, greater understanding of what it was I wanted to do, or what it is that I'm doing with myself. I so badly want to play life like a game. There's just so much potential, and, like, I don't know, we have so much freedom here in America. That it seems like it just seems like it could make a whole lot of people happy. I feel like a whole bunch of people would be happy if I could, like, reframe and reimagine life as a game with people, so they didn't feel so, excluded or isolated in reality. We'd all be a part of something bigger, kinda like a sports team, but I don't know how to, like, market or promote that. That's, like, what I wanna have faith in focusing my life on, and making life like a game for people. I wanna help people feel encouraged and motivated and confident in exploring their environment and reality instead of spending so much time behind a computer screen or behind a cell phone screen. You know what I mean? I really wish I could figure out a way to make some money. I have a really, like, needy relationship with money. I spend it as fast as I get it on things that I want but probably don't need. I would really like to be able to afford to have my own place to live, and, 'cause I just want more space. I would like to have my own space. It's too hard, like, it's too hard living with my family. We each have, like, different needs, and I'm not having my needs fulfilled here. I really wish I could, like, live in town and be able to go to, the gym and exercise. I'd really like to get onto an appropriate or proper diet for myself, and, I'd like to start exercising. I'd like to get in the best shape of my life. Now that I'm in my 30s, I have, like, a better head on my shoulders. I should be doing better for myself than what I am. I'm not a kid anymore. I can't be treating myself like I have been. I don't treat myself that well. I put myself down quite a bit in my inner dialogue. I've been my own biggest bully throughout my life just because I'm not good enough uh, for anybody, I guess. That's how I've always seen it, is that I'm not good enough for anybody, and, like, I'm stupid and all these things. I have all these, like, terrible, uh, self-talk or inner dialogue moments, and then, like, I'm a schizophrenic, so I have like all these conversations with what I call spirits. Um, I feel like I've learned a lot from speaking to these spirits, but I can't say exactly what it's been I've learned. It could have just been a waste of time, but I don't know. It's made me kind of part of who I am today. Wow, I really have a horrible speaking presence and voice. It sucks. I'm like really boring and monotone. I have a stuffed up nose. I don't think I make a very good public speaker at all. I have a whole lot to learn. I don't know how to like begin.